Welcome back everyone to some more F1 2021 driver career mode with Aston Martin. Season 1 of our F1 career is underway and we have had a stunning season so far. Solid number of points scored and also finishing ahead of Lance Stroll in every single race so far. So let's see if we can keep that streak going. It is the French Grand Prix weekend this time, so it's another track that we're good at. So let's hope for a solid race weekend. Before we continue though, just want to make sure you guys are subscribed. We are on a race to 1,000 subscribers by the summer, so let's keep this subscriber train going. Make sure you smash that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next episode goes live. I appreciate your support a lot. Thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. And let's move on with the French Grand Prix today. Quick little message from our friend Max here. ERS fault. We have 300 R&D points in the bag because of it. There was a powertrain issue, so we need to invest a bit more in powertrain upgrades to aid them in their research and help reduce further issues with the ERS, I guess. I don't know, but it is time to take a look and see what we can upgrade. Here's a little bug. So I guess something came through in the powertrain department, but it doesn't pop up. I think it's a bug in the game. So Codemasters, you gotta fix it. Not like they will watch my videos, I don't know. But let's see. Fuel injection system seems like a good upgrade to do right now. Maybe we should rush it because we do have high morale right now. Despite having low morale, there's only a 0% chance failure and 0% build time buff, or I don't know what to call those, like a change in percentage chance. So we're just going to do this normal before the Austrian Grand Prix, which is going to be a very important Grand Prix for drag. So let's see if that changes. A little bad news coming through. We have failure in the fuel injection system upgrade, so we'll just have to take those regularly now. Yeah, something with the durability came through, I think. So we'll just get every single upgrade from now on regularly. So let's see. Let's do the ICE regular before the Silverstone Grand Prix. Overall, some solid upgrades have come through. So I think we got something in here. I think the central under tray just came through. And then we got, what was it? I'm not quite sure. Something here. Something in the powertrain and then something in the durability. I just don't know. I haven't kept track of it. We've got some other stuff coming through: fuel efficiency, drag reduction, and internal combustion engine. But we are just ahead of Alpine now, heading into the French Grand Prix. We were just below them, so we're now kind of solid in the midfield. AlphaTauri are still some ways better than us, but then McLaren are just ahead of AlphaTauri as well. So they're slowly dropping down in performance. They're slowly coming within our grasp. Ferrari are dead middle in third, and then of course Red Bull and Mercedes are just ahead. They are way ahead, but we can beat them on track. So let's see if we can have a good French Grand Prix weekend, and we will see if we can score some solid points. I am nervous, guys. I am nervous. Welcome to qualifying around the circuit Paul Ricard for the French Grand Prix. There's not much to talk about practice because the programs were very solidly taken. So we completed them with flying colors and they were overall just a training session, so to say. I mean, obviously it's called practice for a reason. So we were quite solid during the whole practice session. So we are heading into the race with some very hopeful results in the practice session. I did get P9 by the end of FP2. And that is a solid sign that maybe we might get ahead in the qualifying session. Maybe we can get out of Q1 for a change. And that was also on very worn components, 64% or so worn components. So right now we have almost brand spanking new components in there, less than 10% worn. So we should be in with a chance with a powerful engine, a almost brand spanking new engine. We should see ourselves getting through. Also, there was a bit of a chaotic moment with the AI here and there. They were trying to leave space, I guess, or they were letting me by, but they were letting me by in very dangerous positions. Like they would slow down right in front of me as I was making the inner line for the turn. So I just don't know what the AI is on about. Codemasters, I think we need to change that. But yeah, it's overall a good result. Enjoyed the training session, so we will see if our performance in the practice session relays into the qualifying session. So let's see how good of a race we can have here today. I'm hoping for a Q2 appearance today. I feel solid around this circuit, and I really do hope I can perform beyond the expectation of the team. So let's see if I can make it out of here. Fingers crossed, guys. I'm nervous. Feeling quite confident about this lap. Let's see how well we did here. Maybe we can go directly for another lap here. Let's see. Okay, P17. That's not good enough. That is definitely not good enough. Yes. Thank you, Russell, for the slipstream. I think we should be through now with the help of George Russell. P14, goodness me, that is just about. Oh yes, we finally made it out of Q1. Lewis Hamilton with the fastest lap, 127.4. We are in P14 with a 129.533. Mick Schumacher just behind us in the Haas. Wow, the Haas has actually made it out of Q1 as well. Latifi, Mazepin, Russell, Giovinazzi, and Raikkonen get knocked out. So let's move on to Q2. I'm excited for this one. Alright, here we go. Crossing the line. Can I beat the necessary time to get out of here? No, I cannot. I'm P14. Yikes. That is bad. That is bad. Alright, let's try another lap. We can't get out of Q2 here. Shame. But I think we can secure P14. But yeah, good to see us out of Q1 and into Q2. Yeah, beautiful job to get into Q2. We don't have the pace compared to the front runners. We had to improve by a second or so. Yuki Tsunoda in P10, but we don't have that fast of a car. So yeah, we were almost on par with Lance Stroll, 0.3 of a difference. Alonso and Ocon are just ahead of us, and Schumacher is behind us. So that is a good result, I think. Got out of Q1, made it into Q2 for the first time in our career, I believe, or maybe the second, I'm not quite sure. But what matters most is how we finish the race. So let's see how well we do on race day. Let's hope for another points finish.
Welcome along then to France, host of the world-famous Tour de France. But we're not talking two wheels today, we're talking four, in a country widely thought of as giving birth to the art of motor racing back in the late 1800s. We've come a long way since then, and you're about to find out how far. It's time for the French Grand Prix. 6 lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the circuit Paul Ricard, and a lap covers an overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral Straight at around 205 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Bottas, Carlos Sainz and Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, Tsunoda and Charles Leclerc. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Ocon, Stroll, the rookie and Mick Schumacher, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Nikita Mazepin. Latifi and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
So it is good to see our rival Alonso back of the grid. He has grid penalties from exchanging engine components, I'm assuming. I think I can do a medium to soft stint. What are we saying? What do you think? I think we can do it, don't you think? Think we can. So we'll attempt it. We can always shift things around depending on safety car and whatnot. So we'll see if the safety car comes in the early stages within the first 17 laps, then we'll move on to the hards. If not, we will stick to the softs towards the end after 17 or 18 laps on the mediums. All right, it's time to get racing. Go racing here in France. Lance Stroll also on mediums. That's interesting, but it's lights out and away we go. Decent start. Oh god, I just saw Leclerc swerve as Gasly protected the outside line. Cautiously making my way around Ocon. Let's see. Oh. Around the outside of Leclerc maybe. Okay, we've made it. Been squeezed out by Leclerc, but he's gonna have my slipstream. Gonna defend the inside line a little. Perfect placement of the car. I heard a banging behind us. Seems like Leclerc's lost some positions. Ocon is right on our tail. I'm leading all the medium runners. P10 right now. Gotta try and catch up to Tsunoda, but if I don't, no big deal because we're going the long run. Doing a one stop as well, so we'll see how good of a strategy we can pull off here. I gotta save my ERS. I keep forgetting that I'm not in my team car and that ERS upgrades are not in this car yet. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I trust my pace. I'm quite rapid around here.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Okay, P10 still. Let's hope there are some crashes ahead. That would be cool to see. Easy positions gained. Come on. Let's push. Ocon's right on my tail. Next lap there's going to be DRS, so we've got to be careful. We're outside of DRS from Tsunoda, which is a little troubling. Oh god, I gotta watch my fuel as well. I keep forgetting. Wear is kind of going quite rapidly around here, so we gotta be careful of our tires. Maybe I'll let some people go intentionally and not squabble them to save my tires. First pitters are in. Gasly and Bottas are in the pits. The inevitable is happening. I'm gonna let Ocon through. I could get DRS off of him now, I guess, if I stay close to him. But also our game is a different game than them. Here we go, DRS, finally, we got some. Oh, Stroll's going. Sure, I'll let him through. Playing the team game a little today. Stroll, what are you doing, fam? Mate, what are you doing? Driver behind.
That's Lance behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.6.
Okay, thank God. We didn't take damage. Vehicle condition.
Tyre condition is still looking...
Yeah. Okay, good. We didn't take damage. What was Lance doing? I think he had a lockup as he went through. Alright, Ocon's really starting to push. Oh, I lost DRS. No, 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 no. This cannot be true. We're gonna start pushing again. Get close to Ocon and try to get DRS off of him again. All the front runners except for Max Verstappen are in the pits. Max Verstappen on mediums as well, so he's probably gonna go a couple laps. Alright, we are back in DRS zone. This is good. Gonna try and extend away from Raikkonen and everyone behind us. They're 4 seconds behind us. There's a yellow flag behind us. Someone must have spun. Not quite sure who it is. Okay, Lance. You're going on the outside, apparently. Sure. Someone must have had a slip or something. But we're good. No one DNF'd just yet. Lance Stroll tried to move, but failed massively. Okay, here we go. I want to get past Ocon and see if I can run away with it now. See you later, son. Spent enough time behind him.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
I'm gonna try and just extend the gap to Ocon. If not, we'll just play this game of slipstream and DRS, you know? Try to pull away from everyone behind us. You can see Perez is also catching up to us. 1.6 seconds behind us, so he's very close. He's gonna have DRS off of Stroll, probably. How's my tire wear? 40%?
No tire concerns at the moment. Just focus
There's
on
also a
driving.
Mercedes behind Perez, I think. So we're in for quite a spicy race. Alright, we got Verstappen in the pits. And we got Perez right on my tail. I think we don't fight this. Let Perez through, because that's not our fight. But we can use some of his slipstream to speed ahead. Come on, give me your slipstream. Let's stay with Perez, please. Do I have DRS? How do I not have DRS? I was within 1 second, mate. Okay, Ocon's in the pits. We also have Hamilton behind us, as well as Verstappen, who's making a run for it. It's not our fight again, remember? So we're not going to fight Hamilton too much here. Oh, I've gone wide. Dirty air from Hamilton didn't help me. Alright, Verstappen's going to have DRS. Not going to fight this either. See you later, son. Well, that's a failure. Didn't get DRS at all, but there's a yellow flag. Yellow flag in Sector 2. It looks like a Ferrari has gone off. Carlos Sainz is out.
On the softs.
No action. No action whatsoever.
Teammate by 24.4 seconds.
Let's see this lap time. Wow, setting personal best with a 63% worn tire. That is quite impressive in a half. Alright, we're pitting now, so that is very good. Very good. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Alright, here we go. We're in the pits. In for softs. This is going to be an interesting pit stop because we are expected to release P5. That'll be one heck of a release. You know? Mercedes and Red Bull both going for a pit stop right now. Let's see what we can do. Of course. 2.9. Slow. They're very slow, these guys. AlphaTauri also pulling the trigger with Tsunoda. I might keep position here. I might keep track position. Oh, there's an Alpine coming.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Oh, P5, yeah. Alright, I'll take that. On softs. And we can easily overtake Ocon here. I'm gonna save my ERS. And we're gonna use DRS on the long straight here to get past him. There we go. Give me your tasty DRS. Let's go. Overtake on Ocon. I think I need a little bit of help from the ERS. And we're through. Okay, Hamilton is 7 seconds up the road. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag. Why? Why? No safety car, please. I mean, I would take a safety car, maybe. I would take a safety car. 100%. Yes, please, actually. Please give me a safety car. No? Okay, never mind. Anyway, we're still going. The soft compound tire is super good right now. Want to make the most out of them right now. Oh dear, here comes Ricciardo. This is going to be an important defense of our career. He's going to have DRS here. And the McLaren is so much faster than the Aston Martin. Defend like a lion, Suh. DRS, ERS. Can't get him. Darn it. Gotta get into a slipstream. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Ricciardo. So close to getting that P4. But he's gone away. That McLaren is rapid. Like, you can't deny that. McLaren is super rapid around here. Maybe I can stay with him. Final lap of the Grand Prix. Do I have DRS here? Yes, I do.
There's only one
Oh my god.
remaining.
I don't think I can catch Ricciardo. He's gonna dump all his ERS.
This is your final lap of the race.
I'm trying to use up all the ERS I can harvest right now. Yeah, look at him go. 1.2 seconds. That's unbelievable. Bottas is 5/10 behind me. Didn't see that. Taking exceeding track limits warning. Ah, Bottas. Whoa, you overtook me off the track, man. Is that even allowed?
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
I know, bro. Ah, how is that possible? The softs just degraded way too quickly. P6, I guess, is the best I can do here. Ah, darn it. Bottas overtook me outside the grid. Off track. Like, why didn't you use the inside line? I left it wide open. I was guarding that line. But Bottas went for the outside line. He needs to have a penalty for that, man. But no penalty given right now by the FIA. But yes, P6. A valiant effort to try and defend against Ricciardo and Bottas, but it wasn't meant to be. But consistent points should be good with the team. Unlucky, but call me the Asian Sergio Perez because I just pulled it off. Marvelous medium to soft stint. P6. Nice.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
We've witnessed some great battles around Paul Ricard today, and they've taken a fantastic win. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Well done, Red Bull. Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen on the first two podium steps with Lewis Hamilton in third. Quite a race from the Red Bull duo, but we also pulled off a great feat. Call me the Asian Sergio Perez. That tire management was everything. A decent French Grand Prix, if you ask me. Max Verstappen, Perez, and Hamilton in the top three. Ricciardo and Bottas just ahead of us as they overtook us on the final laps. Gasly, Norris, Leclerc, and Ocon round out the points finishers. Alonso, Stroll, Tsunoda, Raikkonen, Russell, Giovinazzi, Schumacher, Latifi, Mazepin round out the finishers, with Sainz not finishing the race today. Let's take a quick look at the standings. P5 for us, 64 points for us, 83-point gap to Max Verstappen, but of course the World Drivers' Championship is not on our mind right now. We just want to accumulate as many points as possible to keep the team in the constructor standings quite competitive. Lance Stroll is in P13 with only 16 points to his name. Didn't score a single point today. What is he doing? I don't know. Ricciardo with his good finish today overtakes Leclerc. 47 for Ricciardo, 42 for Leclerc. Constructor standings wise, we're solidly in P4. 80 points to our name. 12 points ahead is Ferrari with 92, and then 1 point behind us is McLaren with 79. So they are right on our tails. So we got to keep it up our form so that we keep McLaren behind us. Let's see if we can compete against them for the remainder of the season. Valiant effort from us to maintain the tire wear on this track. We did well to control the tire wear and also to minimize the number of stops we made. We only did one stop from a medium to soft tire move, and I think we did overall very well on the tires. The mediums were quite impressive. Even with 63-64% wear, I was setting green laps, and then I even got a personal best on like the penultimate lap on the medium stint, which is quite impressive, I think, considering the tires were beyond their optimal stage. So yeah, that was quite impressive. I think the softs kind of died off too quickly. That was one of the big issues about the tire. But hey, using the softs did allow us to overtake a couple of drivers, but I think I should have pushed a little harder in the early stages against Ricciardo. I only had about 3-second gap to Ricciardo, and that was too easy for him on the mediums to catch up when my tires start to die off. Overall, I think this is a good race. I think we did splendidly well given the vehicle. The power just wasn't there, you know, the extra oomph to get closer to the McLaren and the Mercedes. I just couldn't find the pace towards the end. If the car had that little extra, power, I think I would have been able to defend against Bottas and Ricciardo. But hey, I think P6 is a solid result given the circumstances and the strategy we pulled off. Next up is the Austrian Grand Prix. We're going home. It's going to be a very interesting one because as a registered Austrian national on the game as the player, I want to see if anything changes with the language or what Jeff says, so to say. I'm excited for that. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. The next one's going to be just as exciting. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe using the red button down below. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next episode goes live. More F1 2021 content is going up on my channel on the regular along with other gaming videos. So please be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video of mine. Take care until then.